Hello, Eldorado community. Coming up next week, we start our Fun Run fundraiser. For those of you that don't know what the Fun Run is, the Fun Run is our largest fall fundraiser that is sponsored and organized by PTO. So, students will have nightly challenges each night, and we will start this next week. Next Tuesday, we're going to kick it off. So elementary students and middle level students will be participating in an assembly to learn all about it. But then starting Tuesday night, you will be getting emails. Kids will have things that they need to do each night. And as they earn money, we will have these really great incentives and things that kids get to participate in. And then to culminate the fundraiser, we will have our fun run the following week. The fun run is super fun, as it's called, the fun run. But we actually have a bunch of parents that come out, our community comes out. Our elementary students run as a grade level team. They all wear a certain color, and we chart how many laps they run. And it's just a really good way to build community, and they get to show how much money that they've fundraised for our school. For our middle level students, they participate that same day in the color run, which is we ask them all to wear white, and then we actually throw color on them, which is fun. And it can be super messy, but they also really, really enjoy that as well. And with the dollars that we fundraise, it helps us pay for Susan Brown, who is our health room parent, pays for her to stay here the whole day to take care of our kiddos. It helps to increase the hours for our GT coordinator, Robin Centeno, who is working with our GT students, but also some of our other students as well. And then this year, we're really pushing to earn money for walkie-talkies. We want every single teacher in the building to have a walkie-talkie for safety purposes. And these are pretty costly, so we're fundraising money for that. We are also fundraising money to help give kids experiences here at El Dorado. So when you think back about your childhood and your school days, you probably don't remember the chair you sat in or the specific tangible items, but you remember the experience. You remember the way someone made you feel or how you learned from a certain field trip. We want to expand that here at El Dorado. We want to expand those engaging learning opportunities. So we are creating with PTO a fund to help expand those experiences for our kids so that it either helps pay for those students to participate in the experience, or pays for it all, or the deposit, because we know that as prices and inflation increases, it costs more to go on field trips and to get some of these people in our doors. So that is what we're working towards for this fall fundraiser. So please, please, please dig into the Feather, because all of the information about the fun run will be in the Feather. I really want to thank our parents and PTO for heading this off. Julia and Leah, thank you for all your organization. Really, really appreciate it. I appreciate Bronwyn. She's helping with the middle level component. We couldn't do it without you. Really appreciate you all. Looking forward to some of the incentives for the students. They're super fun. We have all of our adults in the building are helping with those incentives, and to just celebrate and really create that school spirit the first couple weeks. So looking forward to that. The other announcement I have, you've probably heard that BVSD is going to have a showcase of all of their schools on October 11th. And part of the way that El Dorado is going to advertise ourselves is through testimonials from former students. So if you know a former student who is in school and doing something great or has a great career doing something super fun and special, please email me a picture of them, their name, and a little quote from them on what El Dorado did for them. And what we're going to do is have that, and we're going to create a slideshow that just scrolls through that night so that people who might be interested in El Dorado can see what impact it had on our former students and what they're doing now and how they're making such a positive impact in our community. I will follow up with that in the next couple weeks, but just be thinking, if you know an El Dorado alum that is doing some great things, I would love to connect with them and get a small quote a testimonial from them on how El Dorado made an impact in their life, or maybe it's a teacher at El Dorado as well. I hope everyone's enjoying these fall temperatures. I sure am. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and remember, dare to soar.